there with him. General Jerry Lee Jr., 31, and Anthony Terrace in the number 8. Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1, leading the way. Robbie Loving right there with him, 16. Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1 with that race lead over Robbie Loving at 16. And General Jerry Lee Jr., 31, Anthony Terrace in the number 8. Rebel Dennis Swiftman on the point, leading the way over Robbie Loving in the little bump on turn 4. Rebel Dennis Swiftman is the number 1 with that race lead over Robbie Loving at 16. General Jerry Lee Jr., 31, and Anthony Terrace in the number 8. Randy Roberts taking the 07 down pit road. Apparently something loose on that automobile. So Randy Roberts in the 07 down pit road and out of this one up front. Rebel Dennis Swiftman is the number 1 leading the way over Robbie Loving at 16. Dennis Swiftman in the number 1. Your leader, Robbie Loving, left to the car, legs back, trying to find a way around him. Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1. Robbie Loving at 16, battling up front for that race lead. General Jerry Lee Jr., 31, and Anthony Terrace in the number 8. Good move for that race lead, and Robbie Loving at 16 now, your new race leader over the Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1. Robbie Loving at 16 now with that race lead. The Rebel Dennis Swiftman trying to reel him back in as the number 1. The General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. Robbie Loving at 16 on the point with that race lead, stretching it out a little bit on the Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1. General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. Robbie Loving at 16 with that race lead over the Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1. The General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. Anthony Terrace in the number 8. Robbie Loving at 16 doing a nice job. Trying to pull away from the Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1. The General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. We are halfway home, 10 and 10 to go. Anthony Terrace let the leaders go by in the number 8. Robbie Loving at 16 leading the way over the Rebel Dennis Swiftman in 1. General Jerry Lee Jr. in 31. Robbie Loving now starting to stretch it out in the number 16 with that race lead. Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1 trying to hold off the General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. Robbie Loving at 16, your race leader. Stretching it out a bit on the Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1 and the General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. Robbie Loving at 16 with that race lead. Anthony Terrace let the leader go by at the intersection. It's all Robbie Loving in the 16, leading the way over the Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the 1. And the General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. That's the battle on the racetrack for that second spot. But up front, Robbie Loving, 16, doing a nice job with that race lead. Robbie Loving at 16, your race leader. The General Jerry Lee Jr. trying to find a way around the Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1. 5 laps to go this time by for Robbie Loving in the 16, your race leader. It will be 5 to go. Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the 1 battling the General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. Robbie Loving at 16 continuing with that race lead. Rebel Dennis Swiftman in the number 1. He's trying to hold off the General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. Terrace let those leaders go by. Robbie Loving, 16, starting winding down the laps with that race lead over the Rebel Dennis Swiftman and the General Jerry Lee Jr., 31. Robbie Loving at 16, continuing to lead the way over the Rebel Dennis Swiftman and the General. Come to the white next time by. It'll be a white flag up for Robbie Loving. Jerry Lee Jr., 31, trying to find a way to get back to Dennis Swiftman in the number 1. White flag up one more time around. Robbie Loving, 16, your race leader. section one final time. Robbie Loving picking up that victory over the Rebel in the number 1, the General Gurley Jr. 31. And Anthony Ferris in the number 8. Robbie Loving in the 16 in a good battle. The Rebel Dennis Wisman in the number 1. Finally found a way around, and he'll be moving into our Sundrop winner circle. Robbie Loving picking up that victory in our figure 8 feature. Parts Galore sponsoring the figure 8 for 2013. We'll turn things down.
Robbie Loving, former figure 8 champion at both Toledo and Speedways. Going to take a victory lap with the checkered flag, picking up the win in the Parts Galore figure 8 feature. Again, we expect more cars the next time the figure 8s come back here. We appreciate your patience tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and being here tonight for our very first race of the season. Lots of good things in store throughout the year here at Toledo Speedway. Be sure you pick up a pocket schedule before you go out tonight at the souvenir stand.